Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wallaby Round 12 back-to-back, or Magic Round, as I like to call it. And coming from live from Kirko Cigar Lounge, this is Rapid Bajala. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful Sunday night. It's beautiful weather down here in Melbourne. We're going to be getting the action started around this wonderful circuit here in Mexico, Tier 4, and championship still in play. We just wanted to take a look at the constructors as well as the standings. And you can see right here, Jerabot can mathematically win it tonight. There's actually 140 points here, or 70 points on offer for first and second. And he currently leads the championship, as you can see, by, about 70, it's slightly under 70 points, so 63 points. So honestly, he's got 2 rounds after that, which is a total of 70. So if he's ahead by 70 points by the end of these 2 races, he will be crowned our Division 4 champion. A very, very worthy champion indeed. In the constructors, a lot to play for between Haas and Ferrari. WRL and Miss Joey have been doing some amazing stuff here. And look, Ferrari are really closing down. When you thought that Haas had a wheel in front of them and pretty much had this locked down, and Combo and Jay Swell have come from the clouds. So I know that Left 4 Dead will be tuning in tonight, and hopefully his guys can have 2 wonderful races here back to back. It is for 4 points as well. So on the track, we've got our first run across our gaming. So we'll just get the information out, and we will get to the action. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday night. Just gonna get on board here. So Little Casp, as you can see, coming down here. This is qualifying short here in Mexico. Little Casp on board here. Down into sector 1, breaks at the 100 metre mark, through into this very, very tricky sector. Looking really smart, quick here, going through the lap here. Clear, just clips up here on the apex. Looking pretty handy as we go through flat out here in 6th gear. Little Casp in the fluorescent wheelie bin of the Sauber, looking to put this is his actual outlap, so let's go and cross out who's the first one. So he's currently got purple's first sector, through here into the tricky chicane. You want to try and take it flat out. He's almost out of DRS here as he comes down, braking hard into the stadium section at the end of this race, or end of this lap. Purple obviously. He is going to be the first one. We've got yellows in sector 3 so far. That's gone green again. Accelerating away. Hopefully you guys are having a great night. Across the line, it's a 1:15.647. Adios, amigos. In the Red Bull is going to be our next one to challenge. Again, no, Jerabot has gone fast with a 15.050. Going through here into the stadium section. Adios, amigos. Here in front of you is Adoring Mexican fan, adios amigos. Cross the line, he's P2 with a 15.294. Just 2 bits tenths behind Jerabot, who leads the championship. As you said, if he can be 70 points ahead, he will lead. We've got 2 door gamings with a 14.870. The times are rapidly flowing. Great time for the 2 doors. Let's see what Little Casper's got in the other green wheelie bin. And we're on board with the owner, Kirko. Darker and Keller. We have no duck puncher tonight, by the looks of it. Unless his name is Kill, I'm not too sure. Hopefully he is. Down through here into the gears. Brakes hard. Kirko, the owner, into this tricky stadium section. Braking hard as we go through. Doing nicely. He's going to be slower, but it's a 17-8 for Kirko, the owner. Let's take a look at the old man, the henchman. Really good performance there in the streets of Hungary. Took the Alts strat, started on the hards last week and paid dividends with some valuable points for the pennies. So here in Sector 1, braking hard as we come through this tricky set of corners. The car just wants to get a little bit unbalanced, but henchman all under control here in the penny. Car just get out of the way. Expelliarmus, I think, if Ducky was there because he's a wizard. Oh, the Williams, get out of the way, Phil. Oh, God, what was that all about? That is all on J, man. That is just silly stuff from the Williams. And that has really stuffed up Henchman's lap. If he doesn't get a quality ban for that, then I don't know what I'm saying. That was terribly like Henchman. Unfortunately, his lap is ruined by that Williams sitting in the middle of the road. Felty Rabbit. Cross-eyed game with a 14.681. A new fastest lap there. Oh, geez, the Ferrari. Get out of the road, John Slow. My goodness me, these guys are getting in the road. Look in your mirrors. Obviously, Red Felty is really slow here. Is he actually coming through? He's going to be in the 25s by the looks of it. Massively. Yeah, 2014. So there we go. And Mr. Get Out of the Way, Joe Swell in the Ferrari. Let's on right on board here. Philip Fosi. Down the main straight. DRS wide open. Car up on the inside. Hopefully he will get out of the way. Yes, things better on it. Braking here just probably a little. Oh boy, he got a little bit twitchy again in through Sector 1. Joe Swell hit that hard but got away with it. Through the gears. The Williams is out, but he should have got out of the road. I'm not going to blame Henchy for that one. Joe Swell going through. Nice run through here into the first of two stadium sections around that tricky right hand up. Carlos to get a little bit twitchy through here into the S's. Generally flat out. Gets it through into 6th gear. As we come into Sector 2 right now. Cross-eyed Gaming with a warning there. He is 8/10 behind Cross-eyed Gaming so far. Not really improving that much. At that space, he's going to be a 15.4 at Sector 2. Unless Jay Swell can do something about it. He's going into the mid-15s. It's a 15.7. And that's good enough for P9 for Jay Swell. He'll be a bit disappointed. He's probably expecting a little bit more than that, but it just didn't come off. And let's take aboard in the RB, Mr. Division 3 commentator, Mr. WR Blake coming across the line here. Take a look at the track data. And through here into Sector. Braking hard, coming in at the 100 metre break. Just looking really comfortable there in the RB. Gets a little bit twitchy on the outside. Brake looking really comfortable. We've obviously got a 14.6 from Cross-eyed Gaming so far. Green, so it's a personal best there for Brake. Not a bad little performance from him. Let's see what he's got coming through into Sector 2. Green flag waving there. Obviously someone had a bit of a tricky situation, but he is a full second behind coming into the tricky stadium section. Early a second behind Cross-eyed Gaming. Hopefully he'll be able to drag that car a little bit faster. And he's actually in the pit, so he's not going to improve. Killer Gaming's on there. Donut King, or Donut Gorilla. Okay, rightio. So, Mike's, I'm having some few issues with the mic. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was having the same issues I think last week coming through, so not too sure exactly what's happening. Bear with me, guys. Just testing through here. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully that's sort of working a bit better. Killer, I can see that you're in the chat. Can you just give me some indications? Is it okay? Or is it still pretty bad? So with just on 6 minutes to go, race 1 of 2 back-to-backs here. Looks like clear conditions here for the race by the looks of it. Got Cross-Eyed Gaming on another lap. And Crosso comes in to Jerabot, the championship leader. Let's see if I can do something in here. It's better still, or it's terrible killer? Don't understand. It's better still. Is it better or worse? I'm sorry. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, a little bit of noise, but not too bad. Okay, no worries. Okay, hopefully it's resettled. Okay, good stuff. Thanks for that, killer. Appreciate that. Thanks for the feedback, mate. Okay, cool. Well, yeah. So as long as I'm coming through, that's okay. I just thought making through was okay. So fair enough. So Combo Ollie has got himself a red flag. He's invalidated with a few minutes left to go. Salty Sultanas, where's he? He's coming through. And he's coming into the pits as well with 3 minutes left. Breaks coming in. J Swell is coming in as well. So thanks very much for joining us, guys. Hopefully you're having a good night. Rapid Pajala here. So we have got ourselves a bit of a battle. Cross-Eye and Jerabot. So the two Haasers. Combo Ollie and Mr. J Swell. J Swell really struggling here at the moment. And if Ferrari are going to battle for the constructors, he's going to have to get himself up and about. Just going to take a look. Okay, so little Casper in, players retired. Those Killers retired. So he's retired in the pits by the looks of it. And here we go, little Casper, away we rock and roll. Let's take a look on the fluorescent wheelie bin. Going through in yellows in sector 1 for whatever reason, don't know, just cars coming out on track. Brake just in there, a little bit harder. Up through the gears, little Casper just wants to get a bit twitchy here. There we go, green, sector 1, this is his last lap. And then we get on board all the front runners, including Cross-Eye and Two Wheel Gaming. And he's plus 3/10, accelerating through these gears here, little Casp. Not doing too badly. Clips the apex there. Wants to get his foot on the accelerator as fast as he possibly can through these tricky S's. Wants to try and take it far out the car. Gets a little bit twitchy through here. Not too bad. Holds through. Great little line there from Casper. And we come through the gears as we brake here. Just coming in to the stadium section. This famous stadium section. And it looks like little Casper's got himself green. So he's definitely going to improve. How much can he improve by is the question everyone's asking. And he gets himself into P13. Not a bad little performance by little Casp. Chevy wheels coming down the main straight. We've got Cross-Eye and Two Doors as well as Jerabot on the lead. Let's go through with him. He is 2/10 down into this last lap, so he's green in sector 1. Once he got sector 2, is he going to be faster than Cross-Eye Gaming? No, he's 3/10 down on Cross-Eye. That's not going to help him improve. There's cars. Get out of the road from the Aston Martin. Shoves it out. Jerabot, the championship leader, coming through. Accelerating away. What's he got for a time here? Jerabot goes all 3/10. Unfortunately, it's not good enough for him. Cross-Eye and Two Doors, where are we? So Two Doors is going to be in front, and Cross-Eye, we're just going to keep our eyes on these two guys. So, Two Doors, little Casper's retired, obviously, he can't go any faster. He's gone blue. That's a purple sector 1. Two Door Gaming. Can he get the pole here in the Aston Martin? Through into the green in sector 3, or sector 2 there. Through these S's, accelerating away. Foot to the floor, comes down. Oh, he's 3/10 down on Cross-Eye Gaming, who is the favourite to be pole here at Mexico. Adios, amigos, the Mexican fans celebrating his P4. Away we go down here. Is he going to improve? He was a little bit sloppier and he doesn't. 5/10 down, hasn't improved. Cross-Eye is going to be the pole sitter. In the Haas, Jerabot, the championship leader, currently sits in P3. WRL has retired. J-Swell has obviously retired. These guys can't go any faster. But Cross-Eye will he improve? He's not going to. And that is it. Cross-Eye is your pole sitter for race 1 of 2. Back-to-back here. Mexico and Baku. Ryan from Kirko's Cigar Lounge. This is Wallaby Racing Tier 4. Great little pole from Cross-Eye Gaming. Yeah, I do apologise for the mic. Not too sure what's causing the dramas. Been trying to improve it, but do apologise for that. So Cross-Eye with a good thing. So let's wrap this up. And it's going to be Cross-Eye in P1, Two Door Gaming P2, Combo Wally P3, Jerabot P4, Adios Amigos, the Mexican fans going berserk with his P5. My Truck is shit in the penny, P6. Salt and Tailors in P7. Really, what is he good for? No lot in P8. JJ in P9 after getting out of the way of everybody. J-Swell P10. Chevy Wolves, Henchman, Killer, Little Casp, Blake, Maney, Gorilla, Goffey, Kirko, Felty rounds out our top 20. And that's it. So race 1 of 2. Obviously we move on to Baku from here. And we'll strap ourselves in. And it's lights out, and the mayhem in Mexico is underway. Cross-Eye Gaming gets himself well. $2 up on the inside in the Aston Martin combo. He wants to join into this party. He's going to settle himself down here in the P3, but it's going to be $2 that gets the Aston Martin off the line very nicely. Thank you very much. Takes P1. Cross-Eye Gaming sitting there not. Combo, they get inside, and Combo with a dive bomb from downtown Jackie Brown and gets himself up to P2. What a lovely little move, but Cross-Eye hasn't given this up as he goes through, and on the outside, oh wow, took that from nowhere, regains P2. Cross-Eye, great little back overtake again, got the run up through, and what a move he claims back his P2. Running down the rest of the order, My Truck in P5, War Machine P6, Jerabot, the championship leader P7, has got to stick in front of Combo Wally to win the title here. And War Machine, it's a little bit of chaos here. This is lap 1 of 25. Thanks very much for joining us here. And through we go into the chicane, onto the main straight. And it's going to be Two Door Gaming with the fastest lap with a 1:19. Let's just take a little position changes here. It looks like Killer and Casper have got them up south pretty well. And My Truck's the only one out there on reds at the moment. Lap 25 here. Or sorry, 2 of 25. Down here, Two Door Gaming leads away from Cross-Eye, who is 8/10, wants to stay inside that DRS combo early. Hasn't given through. My Truck on those reds really needs to take use of those reds here in the early stages, gain some positions. Jerabot, the championship, gets stuck in there, and he's taking out Salty Tarners as well, and the Red Bull. Adios Amigos, the Mexican fans are going to be shouting from the rooftop of those War Machines. They're probably going to get out the machetes and the guns. The Mexican fans are not happy. Will just went across the body and has taken him out. They'll definitely be going to the stewards here. And Two Doors leads the way from Cross-Eye Gaming, Combo Wally, and My Truck in P3. John Jones, Jerabot. The championship leader can claim it here. All over the back here of J-Man, who got knocked out of qualifying because he got in the road of the hedge. Killer looking okay. War Machine in P9 has been able to regain the action or regain his position and composure in the green wheel again. Down by 2 seconds now as we go through. Jerobot just sticking behind the Williams, who's all over the back of the penny. Henchman's got his first warning, multiple warnings here. Through the tricky S's section. And Jerobot's going to get the job done here up on the inside. J-Man got a bit twitchy, no. Thinks better of it here, Jerobot. And thinks, you know what, I'll just get you on the straight. DRS obviously enabled. The Williams of John Man. Diego all over the back of my truck on those reds. And I think the Williams is going to get him here. He is making light work of it. And he gets himself up to P4. Will Jerobot join in the party? So Williams, it goes into P4. Meanwhile up the front, nice and close with 2 doors and Cross-Eye. They're obviously going to have a nice little battle. Salty Sultanas back there in the Aston Martin. And it looks like Jerobot is going to be all on the outside. Thinks of it. Oh, gets a bit twitchy. But that's racing. The penny comes up on the inside. And that is job done from Jerobot. Gets himself up to P5. And Sultana in the Aston Martin. Looking pretty damn nice if you don't mind. He'll probably be the next one to take on my truck, who's driving very much like a truck. As I go here into the stadium section, the Aston Martin, my truck, is in all sorts of troubles. So as I tell you what, he's trying to force him out wide, but the other move there. And already my truck is seeing the best of those reds, and he's in there for the pits. First one to pit is my truck in the penny. Let's see what the boys from the penny works will get to work. Nice. Oh, he's got wing damage as well. That's obviously going to slow him down. But record event 7.4. They'll be pretty happy with that, and he goes back out onto the track. Up front, and it's the 3 of Gaming, 2 Doors, and Combo, who have now got themselves a lovely 5 second gap over the Williams and Jerobot. Now, if you didn't join, Jerobot can claim the title here, but he needs to be able to finish front of Combo and have a 7-point lead. And right now, Combo's doing everything he possibly can to keep this championship alive into the next round. So these 3 guys up here in front. Thanks so much for joining us. And Cross-Eye Gaming currently leads 2 doors in the Aston Martin. We'll get DRS looking pretty comfy here. Will he get up on the inside? He does. And 2 doors takes the lead here in the Mexican Grand Prix Tier 4. Round 12 will be action. Great little overtake. Ken Combo claim through from here. Jerobot up on the outside, looked to try and get the Williams of J-Man, and has opened himself up for Sultanas in the Williams, who's been able to get a really nice little overtake and gets himself up to P5. Jerobot got himself a little bit out of sorts coming out of turn 1. And that means Salty now gets himself up to P5. Jerobot in P6 there now, 1.2 seconds in front of WRL, who's more than likely on his way to the Stewards. The Ferrari of J-Swell, probably not the race he was looking for, but he's all over the back of War Machine, Henchman the Old Man in P9, and Chevy Wolves wraps out our top 10. So the top 3 now lead by 8 seconds with 18 laps to go. Cross-Eye, DRS wide open. The Aston Martin with 2 doors. Does he let him go through? He probably will. No, he's not. Thinks better of it. Salty and Jerobot. Jerobot looks up on the inside here, the championship leader. And he takes it too far. Too far P1 from Jared Block. Great little overtake there. And gets himself from P6 to P4. Can he now, with 9 seconds, close any part of that gap? I doubt it. P4 is probably going to be the best that he's going to be able to do. But a great move. Jay Swell's found himself in front of War Machine in the 4A. Now hunts down the Williams of John 23 Diego. War Machine now has a little bit of a 1.7 second buffer on the hard man of Henchman. He loves those hards. Loves getting hard, Henchy. Chevy Wills in P10 wrapping it up, and the rest are so far back. They'll be finishing tomorrow morning. Anyway, 2 wheels. War Machine has got himself in front. Is that a Williams has got an issue there? I think you'll find he has. No, just War Machine doing War Machine things and overtaking. So 2 doors down the main straight. Cross-eye looking up on the inside. He's going to overtake him. He has, and Haas now goes P1. Combo just sitting back, relaxing, knowing he has to sit in front of Jerobot. Jerobot now is in P4. That gap is just at 8 seconds. I can't see that closing down. Sultana Bryant in P5 in the Aston Martin. And Jay Swell, who's now got himself into P6, looking to try and chase down. He's now 2 seconds down. There's 17 laps to go. Obviously, pit stops need to come into play. War Machine and Felty, I think, has left the session by the looks of it, but multiple warnings, penalties there. Adios, amigos. Now in P20, so far back. He's probably having a bottle of tequila. I would be if I was him. Meanwhile, up in the top 3, and it's Combo Ellie with 2 Door Gaming and Cross-Eye leading the way. So Killer goes around on the outside of Brake. Wow! You don't see that every day, but a little move there from Killer. Even McLaren. Top Puncher would be pretty pleased with that. And gets himself into P10. Points it down to the top 10 for the sprint, I think. But Brake wants to... No, I'm going to go back up on the inside. The Albert and the McLaren's having themselves a ding-dong little battle here, if you don't mind. War Machine and Jay Swell as well. And Brake's been able to retain that position. I think he has. Yes, he has. So, nice little work from him. Jay Swell and War Machine having themselves a little bit of a kiss and tell. War Machine's got himself in front. Sultana's got himself in front of Jeropot, which is music to Combo's ears. Even though Combo wants to keep this championship alive for just a little bit longer. Cross-Eye Gaming here now in P2, but Combo is really getting close. Can he use the benefit of DRS? I mean, obviously Cross-Eye's going to have it. Henchman's gone up to P7. Chevy Wolves down as well as Jacewell in P9, and that's it. That's the first of our front runners, and that is Cross-Eye, who is in to the pits. Is he going to box for reds? I doubt it. He'll probably box for the hards, and that will take him to the end. 3-second penalty. Haasboy's going to word. He goes to hards, and away he goes. Jerobot here in P4 with Sultana 9 seconds behind, and Combo Oli has dropped outside. So now we are in the pit window. What does 2 Doors and Combo do? Does 2 Doors now box? Little Casper, more warnings. He's now got 5, 1 more, and he'll have 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Thanks very much, guys. Greens for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to Wallaby. This is Tier 4 action live from Mexico. Back-to-back race. 2 for the price of 1 tonight here. And we move on to Baku in Baku. So 2 Doors is in. He's into the pits. Out he goes. And Sultana is the track leader. Does $2 get on front? Combo's now boxed as well. We're looking for Cross-Eyed Gaming. He's coming onto the main straight. Has he been able to leapfrog? He hasn't actually. Not only has he hasn't been able to leapfrog, he was almost close. He's actually dropped a position. Combo has been able to leapfrog him and get out in front. $2 is 2.5 seconds down the straight, so that has really gone the opposite direction for Cross-Eye. He's lost just on 3 seconds here. And through into the S's section here. So Cross-Eyes looking to try and get in front of Combo and chase after $2, who's 2.5 seconds down the straight or down the track here. Little Casper, that's his second warning, so that is 6 seconds worth of time penalties. And $2 is effectively your track leader. War Machine's falling into the pits. Henchman continues on with those hards. Sultana goes one more lap in the lead, but he is going to drop way, way back when he comes through. Cross-Eye's got himself in front of Combo Rally. Jerabot now 9.5 seconds behind Combo Rally, his closest championship rival. Leads by 63 points coming into this race. Can mathematically wrap it up, Jerabot, depending on results. But it looks to me like this is going to go down to the next round based on the current positions, even though we've got one more race to go. So we're just waiting on Henchman and Sultana to box here. And that'll put $2 effectively 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. The old man Kirko, and he has DNF'd unfortunately, so he has retired in the pits. When does Hench box? Continues on. He was the only one really to go into the hards. We've got Donut Gorilla continue on here. So Sultana is into the pits. So let's take a look at the current. Well, he's probably Henchman when he boxes. He's about 1.5 seconds in front of $2 Gaming, but once he boxes, Comboali's now got himself in front of Cross-Eye. So they continue the battle, and now he's 4 seconds, which is really making $2's job of winning this race all that much easier. And I think $2 is probably closing very, very fast on Henchman, but once he boxes, he's probably going to see himself in front of War Machine. And, well, I'll tell you what, talk about getting out of the road quicker than you like. Henchman braked and just let $2 go right around. And we're going through here. And $2 now leads with 12 laps to go. Combo Wally effectively P2 with Cross-Eyed Gaming in P4. Henchman continue on here. His battle isn't with these top 4 guys. His battle is down the track. And he's going to be battling with Chevy Wolves and War Machine for P9, P10 when he boxes. Combo Wally and Cross-Eye. That battle continues on, and Cross-Eye now gets himself up into P3. Jerabot and the Williams of J-Man Johnny. And J-Man Johnny gets himself in front, gets himself up to P5. Martruck in the Penny in P7 with Salty Sultanas in P8. So we've got 11 laps to go here in Mexico. See what happens over the course of this race. There's plenty more action to happen. My truck is going up on the inside of Salty. I think Salty went for the move around the outside. He's going to try and do it again, but, well, good respect shown by these two drivers. So, Henchman, does he box this lap? No, he continues on. Crosso is going to get the benefit of DRS, so that 12 to 13 kilometres faster down the straight. And he's going to get himself into P2. Great move, and Combo looks up on the inside. Oh, he's clipped Henchman, unfortunately. And that sees Henchman, yellow flag, sector 1. Combo didn't leave enough room. And the old man, who's run up the arse of the Williams in qualifying, finds himself back out on track, able to regain, but lost 7 seconds, and that may just go to the stewards. Unfortunate thing from Henchman, because he was having a great race, and now that's going to make his job of trying to catch War Machine in P10. Yeah, I know. I don't know what the actual issue is with the mic. I do apologise, guys. Might try some things during the break that might fix it. So we've got Combo in P3, who's all over Crosso. Less than a second separates them. But 2 doors. Thank you very much for the follow, Mr. Puff. Welcome to Wallaby Racing Tier 4. Live here from Mexico. This is a back-to-back round. And the Williams is now back in P4 with Jerabot, and Henchman's finally boxed. So he comes out on those mediums, and that spin really has ruined his day. It's going to see him go way back, way back. He may even get him here. Okay, it's good when I talk softly. There you go. Maybe get one of those 005 numbers. So Henchman's got himself back out to P13. So he really needs to get to P10 to get some points here. You know, actually he's top 15 because it's a normal race. So he's got himself there, and he'll be trying to get behind the McLaren there. Unfortunate there for Henchman, who came a cropper with Combo Ollie. That really ruined his race. But he's got himself back out in front, or back out, trying to get in front of the McLaren. And let's see what Hench takes from back here. So let's take a look up the front. In Combo or Jetterbot. Jerabot, who is the championship leader right now, finds himself with the Williams all over the shop here, track. You want to stay within the white lines, mate. Coming down the main straight, and that's all good. Chevy Williams, and I'll tell you what, 5-6 for the Williams is going to be a pretty good result here. They get some valuable points here in the constructors. And Salty Sultanas is P7. Got himself in front of my truck in the pinning. P2 and P3. So Crosso and Combo have really had a great little battle to themselves ever since the pit stops. But Two Wheels is now controlling a 3-second advantage here. He's now leading by 3 seconds now. But they've now got 14 seconds on Jerabot in P4. So 7 laps to go. And Jerabot really, this is going to go down to the Combo really get the move here. He does. Great little overtake there. And the Ferrari now gets himself up into P2. But something tells me that is not going to be the last of it between these two guys. And Crosso is not going to give that up without a fight. Williams all over, and we've now got Salty is in for the pits into the lead, so he's boxed now. That's allowed Henchman to go to P11 and Maney go to P10. And looks like Henchman is going to get himself another position. Yep, looks like it. Nice little overtake there from Hench. Gets himself into the top 10. And he now is 3 seconds behind Jay Swell just down the track there. War Machine. And we've got a car. Is that Felty? I think it looks like he's being lapped in front of us. War Machine trying to track down my truck here. War Machine all over here. Maney, another warning. He's got 8. Little Casper's now got 8. One more, they've got 9 seconds of penalties. War Machine makes that nice and easy. Oh, he doesn't actually. Wasn't able to get the move done. It looked like he was going to take on my truck and then just sort of backed out of it at the last moment. Crosso is now outside of Combo Ollie's. This is actually good news for Combo because he needs as many points as he can. And Combo is now starting to reel 2 doors in. Sort of fluctuating between 2 and 2.5 seconds. It's now below 2 seconds. We've got 6 laps with a virtual safety car. And Combo Ollie has got himself within 1.3 seconds. I tell you what, that virtual safety car has done Combo the world of good. Because it's now got him and Crosseye into a position where they may actually be able to battle for the win if these two guys can work with each other. They're now 1.5 seconds behind 2 doors. Jerobot comfortably 15 seconds. So these are the top 3 really. The Williams and Jerobot have been again having a great little ding-dong battle. A lot of respect shown. But now Jerobot's got a 1 second buffer. And Chevy Wills as well. And my truck has gone, sent it up on the inside. Really good move there. Gets himself up to P6. War Machine. Battling hard. Goffey's now got 3 seconds. That's 9 seconds of penalties for Goffey. It's going to send him way, way back. But now Combo and 2 doors was probably playing a little bit of fish with these two guys because he stretched the lead out to 2.3 seconds. Jerobot coming to lap Felty Rabbit in P4, and he's got the Williams all over the back of him. It's been a real good battle between these two guys. They've been pretty much following each other for all 21 laps. So coming out onto the main straight. Going to see if Combo Ollie, no, he's stuck behind. Let's have a look at the Williams. Easy, yep, DRS is deployed. Looks to find a way, but it's too far back, unfortunately. And we'll just have to tuck in behind Jerobot. Meanwhile, Chevy Wolves and War Machine having a nice little battle. Chevy Wolves comes out on top. He's now moved up to P6. Maney gets himself up in front of the McLaren of Killer, who drops to P12. And we've now got 4 laps to go. Here from Mexico, this is Tier 4. I hope you're having a great Sunday night. And Adios Amigos is down as well, as that looks like a bit of an issue there, I would imagine. Hang on. Just an error, unfortunately, from the Mexican drug lord. Adios Amigos. Won't be happy with that in front of his adoring Mexican fans. So 2 seconds is the gap. Crosseye has now got himself up to P2. 3 laps to go. Combo Ollie and Jerobot. J-Man in the Willie. Exactly, Hennessy, I agree. So 2-0's now got 2 seconds gap. Henchman, and we've got Killer. Where's he? No, he's retired in pit, so that's not going to cause any dramas here. And that's not going to cause a safety car. But Maney with that big red wing, you can see huge damage there. That's not going to help him at all. Blake with yellow wings as well. Jay Swell looking to stay in touch with Henchy, but Henchy's now on those faster tyres. The old man, very wise, loves the... But I'll tell you what, Jay Swell, I will just stick behind here. I tell you what, there was going to be a really nice little move there from Jay Swell, but comes up on the inside. No, Henchy closes the door, says, yeah, no, mate, no, not going to have any of that. So Chevy right behind his teammate. Is there team leaders here from the Williams? Not too sure. I think the only one, but Chevy Williams launches it out the outside and says, well, you know what? I'm going to take that position, P5 for me. I'm the number one driver here at Williams, and just watch me go. And there was nothing that Johnny could do about it. War Machine all over the back. Adios has got himself up to P13 with Maney, by the looks of it, spinning. 2 more laps to go. And Jerabot 17 seconds behind. Currently the championship leader, but it's Combo Rally who's his closest nemesis. I saw that. That is 4, so he's got 3 seconds, so that is done. So Crosso's going to finish P2. Just now within 2 seconds with 2 laps to go. It's $2 to lose. Really, at this present stage, I can't see anyone else even challenging $2. He has been in a world of his own since those pit stops. The Aston Martin TP will be very, very happy with these valuable points that they need. So $2 with a lap and a half to go. Not a lot more that they can do. Johnny Big from Williams has dropped down to P7 behind the War Machine. And Chevy Wills there in P5. Jerabot in P4 with Combo Ollie. Really not going to do much by overtaking him except annoy the shit out of him. Combo goes, it doesn't matter. More 3 seconds, I don't give a shit. I'll just overtake and see what I can do, even though he's still going to drop behind Cross-Eye. And there's nothing more there. So Penn's Combo is on 3. I can more than happy to take a look there. There's your penalties there. So my truck is on 9 seconds right now. Combo Ollie will drop to P3, but it looks like it's been a pretty good performance here from $2. We're going to ride on board with him. He goes across the line through the stadium section for the last time. The Aston Martin TP will be very, very happy. It was a good little change between him, Combo, and Cross off the line. And since then, but since the pit stops, $2 has really controlled the pace. Across the line, it's $2 that wins. From Combo and Cross, I will overcome for P2, so Combo will get P3. Next across the line is going to be Jerabot, who's effectively in his own postcode. He's that far back, and he'll finish P4, but close enough to combo to maintain really much his championship lead. Chevy Woods across the line. My Truck isn't going to challenge because he's got 9 seconds of penalties. And Johnny leapfrogs, J Swell leapfrogs them both to P7. And Blake's about the only one, and he's not going to be close enough. So Henchman will finish P10. Blake P11. Adios, amigos. The Mexican drug lord coming across the line in P12. Salty Sultanas, P13. Maney with 9 seconds of penalties, and he's got Donut Gorilla up 1 seconds. So he's going to drop back far out, and Goffy's got 12 seconds as well. So that'll be it. So Maney and Krispy Kremes gets him for P14. Maney's the last of the point scores in the Mercedes. And that's it, job done. So that is race 1. Right, we're going to have this. Oh, there we go. There we go. So it's the Aston Martin of 2 doors. So let's wrap this up. Race 1. We've got another race up here. It's 2 doors in P1. Cross-eye game in P2. Combo Rally P3. Round out our podium. Jerobot in P4. We've also got War Machine P5. Chevy Wolves P6. J-Swell P7. J-Man in P8. My Truck in P9. Henchman Blake. Adios amigos. Sultana in P13, Donut Gorilla, Maney and Goffy P16, Little Casper P17, Felty Rabbit P18, and Killer and Kirko, who all failed to finish, and that is it. So that's race 1. So now we've got ourselves in one-shot quali. Let's see what these guys can come up with here. And it looks like Jerobot is currently leading. Love this one-shot quali system. Just turned off all the overlays. Hopefully we can get a better stream here. Unfortunately, guys, do apologise for the inconvenience. Jace Walt. So cross-eye. And this is the damage about one-shot quali. And War Machine currently, if you don't believe it, in Q1 leads in the one-shot quali. He's got the purple sector. Jerobot has overtaken him. Oh, he got a little bit twitchy there from the wall. That's dropped him down to P7, P8. And that leaves Jerobot, the championship leader, currently with the Williams. My Truck's retired, Kill's retired, Casper's retired. So Jerobot and J-Man in the Williams. Strap yourselves in. We're on the final part of this one-shot qualifying. Looks to me it's going to be Jerobot has just overtaken the Willie. It's going to be a 1-3, but it looks at it for the Haas. 1-2 now for the Haas. And across the line, Cross-Eye Gaming's got the pole. Williams just at the end. Well done to Johnny 23, P2, Jerobot P3, 2-Wheel Gaming P4 in the Aston Martin. And Jerobot gets P3 across the line. Thanks very much for joining us. And let's wrap this up. Looks like Cross-Eye Gaming P1, Johnny Jerobot P3, 4. Money P6, Sultana, Henchi, Adios Amigos, War Machine P10, Combo P11, Goffy P12, Break, Gorilla, Chevy Wolves, Felty, Kirko, Killer didn't get a time, Casper didn't get a time, and My Truck as well. So this is race 2. Hope you guys are having a really great Sunday night. This is the back-to-back, live from Kirko's Cigar Lounge. Guys are going to get their setups up and running. Appreciate you all joining us here tonight. And we are live from Kirko's Cigar Lounge, and it is lights out, and the battle in Baku is underway, and Gorilla is way back, so we've got a glitch here at the front. It's Cross-Eye, who gets himself in front there of Joe Man in the Williams, Jerobot P4. Then we've got War Machine sliding all the way back, and we've got a henchman all the way down. He's obviously come a cropper there, coming into the last, into turn 1, so he's flipped himself all the way. We've got a virtual safety car. Hopefully Hinchy's okay, but he definitely came to grips. I believe there might have been an incident there into turn 1, and he's dropped way back. Just take a look at the leader gap. What intervals, position change. Now we're just going to get the tyres. So virtual safety car deployed here. Only took 2 corners. Lap 1 of 18. Got a couple of guys on the hards to start off with. Looking to go long here. When will the virtual safety car be turned off? J-Man and Jerobot here. Two-door gaming. For those under virtual safety car, let's get the standings up, and you can see it's Jerobot right now currently leading the championship by 63 points, and he is now well in front of Combo. He's sitting in P12. We are now green racing, and it's Cross-Eye down this 1 kilometre straight. Adios Amigos, the Mexican drug lord, in P6. Jay Swell, but Jerobot's got himself in front. The Williams looks for a inside line, can't get it unfortunately. Two-door gaming in P4. Jay Swell P5. Adios Amigos in P6, and looks like Combo is trying to battle down there. He's dropped down another position, which is no good for his championship at all. Unfortunately, so he's now down in P13. He has got to get himself in front of Jerobot, who leads this. We've got 70 points after these 2 rounds. Jerobot currently needs probably 7 or 8 points. We're going to probably take a closer look at it a little bit later on, because Jerobot could win the championship from this race, depending on results. Combo is bottling it. So Cross-Eye, does he do the team thing as we gun through the I Am Stupid Castle section? Nicely done. The 2 horses running 1 and 2. They need these points to maintain their constructors' lead over the Ferraris. Jay Swell and Combo really starting to hammer in on them. Only down by about 70 points. If he came through, clips the inside apex. Really nice driving there from Cross-Eye. Comes into the main straight. Jerobot in within DRS. They have about the same EOS there, Johnny, in the Williams. As we come through onto the main straight. Two Doors also looking all away. Just I tell you what, close. He's got J-Man and gets himself up into P3. Two Door roll up. Just had so much speed coming down on that main straight. It was like he was driving a rocket ship, one left one car, and now finds himself all the way up onto the podium positions. Jerobot thinking about the long game right now. And we'll take a look at the constructors at the moment. So all to play for. And Jerobot, can he win the championship here? Two-door in P3. Williams is all doing over there. Jay Swell, sort of about 1 seconds away. Maney. Adios Amigos in P7. Goffey, one of the owners in P8. A real good performance here. And Adios, who knows, if he knows anything, should just get out of the way and let Goffey do Goffey things. My Truck and Combo now he's got himself up to P10. So this is now a recovery drive. Combo has got to get himself as close as he possibly can to Jerobot to force this into next week. Meanwhile, up the front, it is the two Haas's. Currently 1 and 2 down the main straight. And 28 points on offer from Jerobot here. Has dropped down to P3, so Two Door Gaming has got a position there. The Williams right in the back of him. Hope you guys are having a great night. J-Man looking for the pass but wasn't able to get it. Jay Swell now 8 seconds behind, 2.6 seconds behind. Further 3 seconds for Maney. Goffey's now got himself in front of Adios in P7. Adios P8. My Truck all over the back of him in the Williams, waiting for his opportunity to overtake. This very tricky position, difficult. Just I'll tell you what, my Truck was going to put it. His nose where it just didn't belong. He's all over Adios. He's going, oh no, he's not. Sure enough, but he's not. My Truck has done a Charles Leclerc and stupid into the wall and somehow was able to survive. I have no idea how he did that, but geez, I tell you what, lucky to survive that and come back next week. Henchman now gets P11. So Jerobot now currently has, I'm just looking at the points here, Combo's now in P9. So if we take a look at that, 23 points, P9, that will give him 13 points. So 13 points. He comes into this needing to lead by 70. He'd lead by 63. Is it 63? 70? Yep, 70, 63. So caution yellow. Casper's retired. Is it safety car time? That's it. Everyone's going to box. They're going to box now. There's Combo now box for the mediums. Safety car has been deployed. All the front runners will be going in. No doubt about that. Sultana gets a 10-second for colliding with Felty Rabbit. Drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car for Donut Gorilla. It's all going pear-shaped. So J-Man, Jay Swell in P5, so they're all coming in to, they will be boxing. Where is the safety car? It's just waiting there around turn 2. These guys are all going to box now. and they're all positioned up. This will now give us a chance just to take a look. So really, if we take a look at the constructors, so not the constructors, the actual title. So by my calculations, Jerabot needs to probably win by 12 points, I think. If he gets 12 points over Combo Ollie, he will win this constructor. And also don't forget, Combo Ollie might be in a bit of trouble if Henchman raises a ticket. If you didn't watch the last race in Mexico, Henchman was currently sitting P3. Combo was going around the outside and clipped him. And Combo's kept going. So obviously he's got those hard tyres and not in the wind. I'm not too sure what he was thinking. Really should have boxed, and this is just going to create so much carnage. And I could probably imagine now that he hasn't boxed, I can understand on those hard tyres it was going to be a difficult decision for him. But has he kissed his championship goodbye? Not too sure. Jet start. Casper doing these little things, being a ghost. Probably put it into the wall, I'd imagine. So we've now got the safety car, and yes, you could probably think, not too sure, Combo's maybe hoping that there's another safety car a little bit later on. The Crosseye he's got in front, he's going to have to box at some stage. These guys have got at least another lap behind the safety car. Got a McLaren just coming out of the pits. We've got a Mercedes, a Kirko coming out of the pits. And they've got about 21 seconds. I'm not too sure why. Brake is 21 seconds behind. This doesn't make sense. Okay, there must be a glitch in the timing. Because he's there. He ain't 21 seconds behind Killer. So that makes zero sense to me. So lap 6 of 18 under safety car. And that's fixed itself, which is good news. So the thing is, Combo needs to box. That's the problem. Unfortunately for him. Actually, can we think? No, hang on. He didn't, did he? Wait up. No, I just want to double check something here. No, he definitely hasn't stopped. Okay, so Combo is the only one that has not boxed, unfortunately. That is going to cause him all sorts of grief here. Just waiting on Kirko and Chevy Wolves to join the back of the grid, and then we will go racing. Hopefully Kirko will be able to clutch him this lap. And we've got another 10 seconds break running up the backside of Killer for 10-second penalty. So safety car in this lap. So let's see Combo when he's going to go, but he has to box. He's obviously going to go as late as he possibly can, and the only thing that's going to save him is going to be another safety car, so he can box at the slower pace. Otherwise, we will keep an eye on the points. When does Combo go in the Ferrari? Look like a bit of a wing there, but I doubt it. It's just more of a glitch of the game. 10-second penalty. J Swell has run up the back. Unfortunate. And Combo's gone. So J Swell is going to have to box. He's in the pits, unfortunately. No, he's not. He's continued on. But, oh, gee, damage there. Maney's gone through. And, oh, there's all carnage. The Williams has gone all the way back to the back. Took out. Jeez, I tell you what, J Swell dropped back as well. Absolute carnage at the restart. Meanwhile, Cross-Eye is up on the inside of Combo Ollie and has taken the race lead. Combo Ollie is seeing his championship just disintegrate in front of his very eyes here. Two Door Gaming, it was a very, very long shot as it was, but Two Door Gaming and Jerobot now in P3, P4. Through here, up into the castle section as they approach it. With Money in P5, Goffey in P6, a really good performance from Goffey. Henchman, the old man in P7, we've got a virtual safety car. No surprise considering the carnage coming into turn 1. Let's see, oh no, he's got no front nose and absolute carnage there. J Swell just ran up the backside of, I think, J-Man just prior to the launch and then just sent it up on the inside, and that wing has had better days, unfortunately. He's going to have no other choice but to box. There will be no other safety car. I think Combo is praying for a safety car. We've got virtuals now. Everyone under yellows. Yeah, my truck's left. Is DNF'd. Where's he put it? It's an actual real safety car. Safety car has been deployed here now. You can see it out there on track. Does Combo take the opportunity? He's got to do it. He does. Wise move from Combo. It looked like a virtual on the screen, but there actually is a safety car. But this is not going to help Combo only one little bit. He's going to drop all the way back. But he's in and out. Jeez, I tell you what, that was fast. Car even stopped. He gets back out in P12. His teammates now boxing for front wings. Yep, he's in for a wing change. They can't touch it, unfortunately. He's got to serve the 10-second penalty, unfortunately, J Swell. Not a great effort from him tonight. He will not be happy with it at all. As the pit crew go to work, so he's out now and he will return in last place. So 9 laps to go. Cross-Eye currently leads here. Jerobot in P3 with 23 points. Combo Ollie is in P11. So think about this. He needs 10 points to claim the championship here today. And with Combo Ollie in P11, he is a total of 17 points. 17 points ahead. And that is more than enough to claim the championship with 2 rounds to go. Don't forget, Combo's probably, it depends on what Henchman cross. Oh no! He has left the session. Let me see if I can get him. Man. Oh, hopefully I've got him here. It doesn't look like I've got him, unfortunately. Doesn't look like it. No, I don't. So I cannot even send him an invite. Hopefully someone can send him an invite. And he's boxed of all things. That is not great. Jesus. If it rains, it pours, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? So $2 will take over the lead. Hopefully JoBot has been able to invite him back into the lobby, or someone has been. And Maining's boxed for whatever reason, not too sure why. So Combo now has got himself up to P9. So based on my calculations, if JoBot is to remain where he is, which is 28 points, to continue this to go to another round, Combo only needs to finish P5 or above. That is based on my points for 2 rounds at 70 points, total max. So 10 laps down, 8 laps to go. Just going to wait for them. They're all queued up now. I would probably imagine we are going to go live at the end of this race. Oh, sorry, at the end of this lap. Can't see a reason why we wouldn't. But stranger things have happened. So, JoBot, we're about to go racing. So, $2 now has control over this race. Kirko's left the session, unfortunately. Let me see if I can get him in a minute. And we are away live. $2 Gaming goes into P1, he's through. So we're up and away. Goffey somehow has got himself all the way up to P3, if you don't mind. Everybody else has gone into P4 with Blake and Felty. Absolute carnage and chaos here now. Where's Goffey doing on the podium? Ladies and gentlemen, take a snapshot of this. The old man. Can he hold on and get a famous podium here? In P3, Adios Amigos in the Red Bull. I'll tell you what, if Goffey's in the chat, he'll be sitting to him and saying, mate, block, block, block. Do not let him go through. Felty Rapid P6. There goes that Combo Ollie now in P7. He could force this to another race if he can get himself up to P5. JoBot currently in P2. So Combo Ollie all over the back of Felty Rabbit, waiting for his opportunity. Goffey in P3, what a match. Just if he gets a podium, the owners will be having a party. JoBot, I can't yet. I don't have him. I don't have him. I'm sorry. I don't have you as a friend, buddy. I'm sorry. If I did, I'd send you an invite, but I don't have you. And the other guys are actually racing here. I'm sorry to say. Let me just try again. There we go. Invite sent. Gotcha. I sent one cross out. Hopefully you got it. And we're going to do another one. Hopefully Kirko, I can get him. And invite for Kirko. So you guys have got done. Beautiful. Got it? Rightio, so Jared Bott currently sits in P2 with 2WRL Gaming in P1. Adios is now overtaking Goffey for the podium position. Goffey will not be happy with that. He'll be having some words with his teammate. There are some certain rules, mate, and Kirko has left the session again. He's having some terrible communication issues. Adios is now up into the podium position and is starting to have a crack here at Jerabot. Combo is all the way down in P13 now. And is that his championship? He really needs to start to finish in P5, but it keeps falling down. The two Williams is a Chevy Wheels and that coming together here. Oh no! Through, and that's it, into the wheelbase, and that's it. Will this be a safety car? Will this bring out another safety car? It doesn't look like it's going to be. J-Man hit the wall, but his own teammate, he ran up the backside of him and is taking himself out, and he is now end of race. What a shame. What a shame. So 2WRL now leads with 5 laps to go. Jerabot in P2, Combo Rally is the other one I'm looking at. Kirko has joined. Adios amigos in P3. Goffey here is currently on the podium in Felty Rabbit. I'll tell you what, he hasn't been up that far. Blake and Sultana. Sultana Brand goes up on the inside. Oh, jeez, I tell you what. Blake tried to squeeze him. Unfortunate for J-Man, but he's only got himself to blame. He ran up his own teammate's rear end, caused himself some wind damage, and he is now out of the race. Kirko, 7 seconds. That is the fastest lap of I've ever seen it. Nice work, Kirko. So he's back in. Oh, geez, I tell you, he's all over the place. There's some definite glitches here with this lobby tonight, unfortunately. Adios trying to close in on Jerabot. He's got 5 laps. He's on the medium tyres. And he's all over the back of Jerabot here. Really nice. Closing in. Oh, he's going to make light work of this. And he does. And that's a lovely overtake from Ados. And gets himself into P2. 2WRL Gaming with the fastest lap, 142.643. Ados has now got Jerabot, and he is now going to start 2.4 seconds, 4 laps. Can the Red Bull close that gap within 4 laps, or is it going to be back-to-back wins for 2WRL? He won in Mexico, couldn't make it 2 wins on the trot. Jerabot currently in P3, Goffey in P4, Felty Rabbit P5, Sultana Brand up on the inside. Blake gave him room, great respect, good overtake, that's P6. Money P8, Chevy Wheels down in P9, Cross-Eye in P10, Combo Rally in P11, and that is not going to be enough right now. If we take a look at the point system, he needs to do a lot better than that to continue this on for the next 2 races. Needs to really look at P8 on above. Cross on out, back in the lobby. Really, and that's me done, I bet. No, please don't freeze. No, whew, thank God for that. Crosso's got past Chevy Wheels into P9. Yep, very true. Not a good lobby tonight. Adios is now behind, so Jerabot's been able to overtake him. But 2WRL has now got a 4.5 second gap in 1 lap. He won in Mexico. 2 doors and Jerabot. So Adios Amigos, Goffy in P4, Felty P5, Sultana, Blake and Maney, Cross-Eyed Gaming and Chevy Wolves in P10. The Ferraris just doing what Ferrari things do. Left for Dead just shaking his head after this combo. It has been a terrible day for him. Now he's got wing damage and he's dropping back faster than you can think. Henchman up on the inside. He's got the reds on, going for fastest lap. Can he close in on combo? 5 seconds with 3 laps to go. Yep, Adios with wing damage. Thanks for that, gamer. So he's going to drop back. He is too. Massive, yep, that's it. Massive damage for him. So he's going to drop back by 2 seconds. Jerabot in P2 is probably going to do enough. I can't see combo coming through with 3 laps to go. Two doors. Absolutely back to back. 2 wins. You can't ask for much more. He's now 6 seconds. People will be questioning why he's doing in Division 4. He should be in Division 3 if he's winning races by 6 seconds. It has been a bit of chaos, but he's been able to keep his nose clean and continue on his way in the Aston Martin. Jerabot just needs to stay there in P2. Adios with the wing damage. Look at Cross-Eye. He's flying here at the moment. P7 after that major disconnection. Finally he's back in the lobby. He's chasing down. He's got a chance of getting to Felty Rapping in P6 in 2 laps. Can be done. Salty Goffy now 2.5 seconds. Now Goffy, can he start to close in his teammate who's got major wing damage? Goffy's now got 3, but he's probably got Sultana Brand looking to increase his position as well. So Goffy looking forward and backwards at the same time. Felty Rapping in P6. Oh geez, almost went stupid into the wall. And look at Cross-Eye. Now he's one. Geez, I tell you what, he's going to be right behind Felty. Goffy's done. Bets on P5 for Cross. Yeah, probably. He could definitely do it here. He's got that heart on rails. Has Cross-Eye Gaming. 2 wheels has left the building. He's that far in front. Give him a latte. He'll be able to finish it before anyone catches him. Cross-Eye all over the back of Felty Rabbit. Just DRS about to be deployed. He gets it just before DRS was deployed. Cross-Eye up to P6. 2 laps to go. He's now 2 and a bit seconds behind Goffy, who's dropped behind Saltio. But Salty's now got and leapfrogged. Cross-Eye's got 2 laps. I realise that the top 3, but Elias is, major. You know what? Salty might actually get here. He's got 2 laps. He may get himself onto the podium with the Salty one. That'd be a really good way to finish off his night. Goffy's right behind. They are now closing in on Elias Amigos, the both of them. But don't count out Cross-Eye. With 2 laps to go, it is going to be a humdinger to finish this off. Can Adios with that broken wing hold on? Oh, geez, I tell you what, he almost came a cropper again as they come through the castle section. Now Sultana's definitely going to get him. Goffy's 1.3 seconds, and Cross-Eye is going to get Goffy. They come down here in the back straight. These 4 guys within just 2 seconds of each other. Now, Adios under real pressure. Salty's already been able to claim him. Got Wheel Machines retired into a wheel by the looks of it. Sultana into P3. The Red Bulls who are running 3 and 4 there, dropping back, cross-eye, waits for his chance. He's got no ELS. Goffey holds out. Not bad up at, well, I'll tell you what. Money's been able to get up to P7 on Felty Rabbit. Crossover's and it's going to be Salty who's going to get the podium. Oh, Alios goes right into the wall. Goffey's got him now. Alios is done. He's not. He's over. He's dropped down to P6. Cross-eye looking to try. Oh, no, don't send it there. Don't send it there, boys. Jeez. I tell you what, Cross-eye, that was great racing by those 3 guys. It could have come a cropper. Alios with the wing damage. Goffey is now, and I'll tell you what, Sultana, hello. Sultana's got a penalty. Goffey could be on the podium, and that's it. Cross-eye's made a mistake. He's out. He's made a mistake. Could Goffey get onto the podium now? Alios would be told right now, do not dare overtake him, or you'll never race in Wallaby again, Alios. Let me tell you, he wouldn't want to. Salty's got to serve a penalty. He's 2.6. Salty is trying to get that 3-second gap. Can Goffey get onto the podium? Alice is backed off. He won't catch him. Across the line, it is back-to-back wins for Two Door Gaming. What a win from him. One in New Mexico. Jerabot is P2 and will be your Division 4 champion for Season 8. Congratulations to Jerabot. Salty comes across the line. Just 2 seconds. Is Goffey on the podium? Yes, he is. Goffey gets there. Goffey's on the podium. Adios amigos. Rainey, Felty, Cross, and Salty has dropped all the way back. It must have been 6 or 7. Chevy Wolves P9. Break has got a 10-second penalty unserved. So has Jay Swall. Goffey on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Goffey. He will be dancing. What a performance. Jay Swell and Combo all the way down into P14. That confirms it. Jerabot will be your Tier 4 champion for Season 8. What a performance from Jerabot. Congratulations to him. It has been an absolutely amazing season. With 2 rounds to go, he's going to be more than 70 points clear, and that will be, oh mind you, the 100% it could be double points. So, might still continue on. Great work from Jerabot. But it is 2 doors. With the win. And it is 2 door gaming on for the win. P1, Jerabot P2, Goffey P3, Adios Amigos in P4, Maney, Felty, Cross-Eye Gaming, Salty Sultanas, Chevy Rules, Donut King, Break, J Swell, Henchman, Combo Kirko, Killer, War Machine, who DNF'd, J-Man, Truck, and Caspar, all 3 DNF'd. That's unfortunate, but 2 wheels, a really good performance from him. He will not be, yeah, I thought it was, yeah. Thanks, Blade. I do appreciate that confirmation. The 100% will be for double points. So he's not the champion yet, but is definitely in the pole position to win the Tier 4. So I take that back. Thanks very much, Evil Blade. I do appreciate it. Thanks very much for everyone joining us. Let's go to the podium interviews. And I'm just going to go back into invite 2 doors, Jerabot, and that into the podium position. So let me just get them all in here. So we'll give him a couple of minutes. So Jerobot is with us.
What's up?
Mate, how are you? Just seeing if Goffy and Two Doors will be joining us. Give them a minute or so. And then we'll get started. Two Doors are joined, and now we are just waiting for Goffy. So just waiting for Goffy to join.
Oh, you just said he's got to go.
Oh, he's got to pick Bernie up. Bloody hell, Goffy gets on the podium and can't even do an interview. So there you go. Well, let's wrap this.
Hey?
I
was going to say, you got a question whether he was really driving tonight, I guess.
Well, exactly. Questions will be asked. Questions will be asked. And, yeah, mate, look, I will be. There will be an investigation. Did Goffy drive? Is what people will be asking. So let's move on. We've got our top two here. I'm going to move on to our race winner who dominated Mexico and then did the back-to-back tonight. Baku, Two Doors. Congratulations, mate. What a win. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, low wings were key here.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of were just gaining a second, 2 seconds on the straights and just flying.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
just trying not to hit the walls through the middle sector and just hanging on, really.
Yeah, it's one of these tracks which is renowned for safety cars, and it's 120% chance of safety cars in Tier 4, I think. So but Mexico again got. I'm not too sure. Maybe you may be able to tell us, but you guys pitted a lap after Cross Eye, if I remember correctly, and it actually allowed you. You came out. You almost had a 3-second gap on Cross Eye, even though he pitted the lap before.
He got held up.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. He got held up massively, so I just pushed on the lap I was pitting, pushed it, burnt all the battery, saw he came out in that traffic, and I was like, oh, if I can try and jump that little bit of traffic, I should be away, and slotted right in just ahead of him and just managed the gap from there, really.
No, fair enough, mate. Well, good win. Win's a win. So take him, and 2 of them tonight was a really good performance. So I did claim it. So Jerobot, you'll probably go back and watch the stream. My apologies. I sort of jumped it a bit earlier. You definitely had enough points, but I realised, and Blady actually did come into the chat, there is double points for the 100% race, because if it hadn't been for a 100% race, you would be our Division 4 champion, but Combo lives for another day, but his chances of winning them are as about remote as Parramatta winning the NRL championship this year. But a P2, congratulations, you'll be happy with tonight.
Yeah, I was happy. I think Tudor just said he had obviously lower wings, better setup, and I think I was just definitely not pushing. I saw I had a bit of a gap to P3, and I thought I just got to get it home. Not because I think in the castle section, if you even touch a wall at the wrong angle, it takes your wheel off. So it was just taking it easy. To be honest, I did think maybe that one should have been red flagged.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw on the screen, the fastest lap was 7 seconds.
I saw that. Yes, I did. Yeah, from Kirko. From Kirko of all people. Yeah. Kirko doesn't do laps in 7 seconds. He struggles to get out of to stop snoring in 7 seconds. Sorry?
Because I had a kick I'll have to get it on my stream. I had a kick car fly.
No.
The pits almost and take me out.
No, that wasn't. Kirko was Mercedes.
No.
Yeah, there was definitely some glitches happening within that lobby in Baku. Yeah, which is fair enough. Well, look, guys.
Looking forward to watching it back.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Hopefully, few communications. I had to take all the other ways for the second race, but hopefully it sounds okay. So, look, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks very much. We move on to Bahrain. Is it next week? I think. Is that right? And then Australia is our last race.
Yep.
Is that it? Yeah. So 2 rounds. Sorry, is it 2 or 3? 3 rounds to go. I think. Or was it 2 rounds? 2 rounds. 2 rounds to go. So 2 rounds to go. Bahrain next week, and then the 100% around Australia to finish off, and we can all throw this stupid shit F1 game in the bin and get a further shit game in F1 2025. So there you go. So boys, thanks very much again. Congratulations. Great effort from you, Two Doors. Back-to-back wins. Must be super happy with that.
Yeah, mate.
Beautiful.
Bloody awesome work.
Yeah, and we will, maybe Jerry Bott will be able to call you our Tier 4 champion in a week's time. But with that, I will wrap it up. We have Tier 3 in half an hour or so. Hopefully, Blakey will